All right, coming on to all fours. Start warming up with some cat-cows. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. If you want some good music, turn some on now. And if you're joining me on the recording, grab 2 blocks or pillows, whatever you got lying around handy. With your hands under your shoulders, your knees underneath those hips, start moving with your breath. So inhale, lift the heart, dip the tailbone up. Exhale, round. Moving back and forth at your own pace. And whenever you're ready, get a little more organic in those movements. Maybe jump rope through the spine, circle the shoulders around the wrists, whatever feels good. Just start to work those kinks out. When you're ready, an exhale will carry you into your first down dog. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, and begin to just gently pedal the backs of the heels up and down. Maybe sliding side to side a little, wag the tail. And then coming into some stillness in your down dog. Feel the hands plug in, spread your toes, and really reach the sits bones to the wall behind you. So feel the stretchy kind of space in this down dog. Coming forward just slightly, we're going to work these little down dog push-ups. So I want you to do 5 to start. I'm just going to bend my elbows like I'm doing a push-up. So they go to the side walls and press up. 3, 2, 1. Press back down dog. Take your left heel to sky, inhale. As you exhale, step that left foot by left thumb, breathe in. As you exhale, right hand to floor block, left hand high. You could always drop your right knee if you chose. Take a deep breath in, reach through the crown of your head. Zip up through your midline, so pull your navel in and away from your thigh. Hands come down, framing that front foot, slide back into pyramid. Inhale pulls you forward, plant your palms, step back into plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. You're always more than welcome to drop your knees here as well. Take one more deep breath in. And if your knees aren't down, we'll drop our knees, lower halfway, press right back up. Lower halfway, right back up. Last one, lower halfway, press right back up, tuck the toes, down dog. Breathing in, right heel rises. Step that right foot by right thumb, inhale. Left hand down, right hand high. If you drop the knee on one side, we'll do the same on this. Take a breath in though, expand, reach from heel through crown of head and then from fingertip to fingertip. With each exhale, try to zip up, pull your navel away from your thigh. And hand comes down, framing that right foot. As you exhale, slide back. Think about squeezing the feet towards one another, squeezing the inner thighs towards one another. And then your inhale will pull you back, knee over heel, hands down, step plank. Zip up, breathe, knees or toes. And then this time you choose knees or toes as we chaturanga. Press up. 2 more, you got this. Press up. This time, third one, up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes, down dog. Stay and breathe. Like tuck of your chin so you really feel the length down between the shoulder blades and your neck. Try to soften that space between your heart. Press the floor away. Now zip up again through the midline, hollow the low belly, pull your rib cage in. We're coming back for 5 more of those down dog push-ups. So I shift, bend the elbows to the side walls, press back. So really great for working your bent arm strength. We'll be doing that a couple different ways today. Last one. And down dog. Inhale, come forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. From here, left heel rises. Step that left foot forward by your left thumb and grab your blocks. So we're going to build this funky little sequence here. In the first round, we're going to utilize the blocks. The second round we go through it, if you want to make it harder, you can lose the blocks. If you don't have blocks or anything to use, like I said, you can get real creative with what you have at home. Or you can go the first round, hands to floor, or no hands. You'll just be getting 2 hard rounds. So I'm going to stabilize here with these blocks a little higher. Take an inhale. And so as I exhale, I'm drawing back like I'm going for half splits, but I want to hover that right knee. Come right back forward. Straighten that right leg for the inner thigh lift. Pull back. And come forward. 2 more. Pull back. Inhale forward. Last time. Take it back and hold. I'm going to leave my right hand on this block, and I'm going to take my left hand and revolve. Make sure we're not locking this left knee out. Slight bend in that knee. Your quad on the right leg might be on fire. That's kind of what we're going for. Bring your left hand to the block. Hold that shape. Take the right hand up. Now I'm going to straighten both legs. Drop that right heel. I'm in triangle with my left hand still on the block. So take an inhale here. Find your alignment. Hollow through the belly. Maybe look up at that left hand. Make sure your left knee is still not locked. Press the floor away. Feel your core come in as we come up and reverse our triangle. So adding the breath, inhale. Exhale, left hand to block. Inhale pulls us up. Exhale, tip back. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press the floor away. Press through your big toes. Exhale. Now this time, come up, straight arms, straight legs. We're going to reach long out over that left thigh. Your left hand can come to block, or both arms come out overhead like you're holding a big beach ball. Zip up through the middle, breathe. 3, 2, and both hands come down, framing that left foot. I'm going to pick up my right heel. I'm going to slide my blocks back just a hair, so now the front of the block's like in line with my front heel. I'm going to step forward, use your blocks, pistol squat. Stand right back up, step back, low lunge. So come through. Now look, if I can only go here, that's perfectly fine. It's about building the strength. And 1 more time, step back, come forward, see if you can have a seat. So from this space, I'll let that right leg go long. My left foot's to my right inner thigh. I'm going to sit tall, and as you exhale, twist into that left leg. Take your left hand to your low back so you can sit really tall. So I want you to engage the core. You're either staying here, or if you can take a little deeper twist, you can bring the elbow outside of the knee. And this will also be your option for our next round as we add on. And inhale brings you center. Bring those blocks back into play. They come forward, just about mid-thigh. I'm going to keep both legs long. As I pick up my butt, try to tuck the feet underneath and step back. If you can totally float back, feel free to float it back. However you'd like to get there. You can hold your down dog or come with me. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. All right, so we were doing up dog push-ups or down dog push-ups. Oh, that'd be a fun variation. Now I want you to do some little dolphin push-ups. From here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate the forearms towards one another so that they stay parallel as I just drop the forearms and lift. If that feels impossible or painful, I can drop left, right, pick up left, pick up right, and then alternate. So you choose which serves your body best today. And let's take 5. Lower, lift, lower, lift. 3, and up. 2, and up. Last one. Lower, right back up. Take an inhale, right heel to sky. Step that right foot by right thumb. Bring your blocks in. All right, to stabilize in this space, make sure that right knee is over heel. Extend through that back inner thigh. Pull the navel in and away. As we exhale, bend the left knee, slide back, and come right back forward. Slide back on the exhale, come right back forward. For 2. Each time, can you get a little lighter in the hands so I'm not pressing into those blocks quite so much. Hold this one. I'm going to take left hand on block. Right hand comes high. I'm not locking that front knee. Be very mindful. Come center. So it should feel like a lot of work to hold those legs in this shape. Take that left hand high. Come back center. Straighten both legs. I'm going to drop that left heel and open up into that triangle. I've still got right hand on the block. Don't lock the knee and press both big toes down. So take an inhale, press the floor away, come up. And as you exhale through the side body, send your hips toward the wall in front of you more. So that length from the big toe right to the fingertips. Inhale brings you out. Exhale, right hand to block. Inhale, find a little flow. Exhale. Inhale. Lengthen that breath. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale, hands come out overhead like you're holding that beach ball, or right hand could come to block. So really revolve with that. Have to really press the floor away. Now really zip up for 4, 3, 2, you can do it, and 1. Hands come down. Lift that left heel. Slide the blocks back just behind that right heel. And you have 3 little step forwards. So I'm going to step and try to sit towards my pistol squat. I'm going to press up, step back, low lunge. Come forward and back. It's not just you. They're really hard. Come forward. That's why we have blocks. And hold. Have a seat. Set those blocks forward out of your way. So sit nice and tall. Zip up through the midline. Revolve into that right side. Take your right hand behind. So you have to use your core to twist and not the hand for support. Now again, if this feels uncomfortable or impossible today, use your hand. Find a gentle twist if you want more. That left elbow comes outside. For 3, 2, and coming back center, grab your blocks. Bring them just about mid-thigh and legs can be straight. Here we go. Take an inhale. Lift the booty, tuck those legs. You can hop back or you can just step back through your down dog. If you'd like a vinyasa, take it, but we're about to work a little more bent arm strength, so be mindful of that. Alrighty. So this time we're gonna kind of put together what we've been working with bent arm strength first and then the flow second. So what I'm gonna do, you can watch the first one. We're dropping into that dolphin push-up. So I lower. Here's where it gets really fun. You're gonna come forward right into chaturanga. So as I shift, I pull it in, I press up, down dog. All right, you just have 3 of those. Let's give it a go. Do your best, just whatever we can make. If it's not, again, possible, you can work your dolphin push-ups, or you could work those down dog push-ups, whichever one you're feeling serves you best. So just for 3, I'm gonna drop the forearms. Dig those palms in. Come forward right into chaturanga. Push up, down dog. Do it again, forearms down. Come forward, chaturanga. Push up, down dog. Don't let your mind get in the way. Push the floor away. Last one, come forward. Push up, down dog. Woo, those are tough, guys. Be kind to yourself. From here, let's take that left heel to sky. Step left foot forward. We're repeating the sequence we did, but just going a single sequence on each side. So if you want your blocks, use them. If you want the challenge of no blocks, let's play. So I'm going to come up, crescent lunge. I'm going to slide back into that funky shape. Take your left hand high. Right hand can come to that shin. Switch it out. So left hand to left shin, right hand high as you begin to straighten and drop that right heel, triangle pose. Take an inhale, come up. Reverse. Come forward, but stay long. How far can you reach? Bring that right arm overhead if you can. Look up if you can. And hands come down. So if we have blocks, use them. If we want to try to step right into pistol squat, we can do that too. Take your peace fingers around your left big toe, have a seat, and then sit all the way down. Ah, that was fun. From here, so stick with your twist we did the first time, or let me turn so you can see, we can practice our side crow from here. So I'll bring my right elbow over, and I have like little crow arms. I'll pull that foot in. I'm going to just prep up onto the side into a little toe balance. You can bring the left elbow under, or you could just go straight into side crow. If you don't practice side crow, you got your twist. For 3, 2, coming back the way we came. Have a seat. Untwist, take those legs out in front. I'm going to use blocks. If you don't want to use blocks and you can float back, do it. So with your blocks, come forward, lift the booty. Pull the legs through. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or just down dog. We'll meet in down dog in 3 deep breaths. So take your time. Good news, you've only got one more side. So your choice this time. We've worked 3 different bent arm strength variations. You can take the push-ups, you can take the drops to dolphin, or you can take drop, chaturanga, push-up. So your choice. Let's do this for 3, 2, last one. Down dog, everybody. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Right heel rises. Step that right foot by right thumb. Inhale, hands to blocks, low lunge, or take the arms up, crescent lunge. Slide back into this funky knee hover thing. Left hand to right shin. Reach up through that right arm. Slowly come back through the middle. Right hand finds your shin. Left hand high. Keep squeezing those inner thighs together. Straighten that left leg and then drop the heels. You find yourself in Trikonasana. Press the floor as you inhale. Exhale, big tip. Inhale pulls you out. How far can you reach? Take that left arm either up or overhead. Hands come down, finding your blocks or the floor. Lift that back heel, make sure the core is engaged. We're stepping forward. See if you can find your pistol squat. Or just sit on the floor like I did. That's my bad side. This right knee is not cooperative. So play with it. It's all about building the strength and finding these things. Some days it's there, some days it's not. It's all good. Release. Take your twist or side crow. You want side crow. Left elbow comes across. Zip up. Hands like you're going into crow. Bring that left foot in. And so I want to find my little chaturanga arms. We were just working on that bent arm strength for this purpose. So this one's the variation where I can use the right elbow, like a little kickstand under my right hip. Wherever you are, stay and breathe for 3. Spread your toes, pull the belly in, 2. And 1, release. Have a seat. Take the legs long out in front. Wiggle that all out. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale's gonna roll you up, bend your knees. Bring them with you as you roll all the way back. Taking the legs up toward the ceiling. I want my feet kind of over my heels. Spread those toes. All right, let's start kind of slow. Take the fingertips up, or if you get a block, you can use your block to reach. Little pulses. Up, up. Now I really want to hollow the belly here. What happens is we want to start to push out. Try to zip up, almost like a stomach vacuum. Little pulses, you can do this, breathe. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Take the left leg down, grab the right, it's 2 little pulses. Switch, switch, switch. So a little hamstring, a little core. Switch. 4. Keep your back and the back of those hips in contact with the floor. All right, legs come long overhead. Round 2, go. Pulse. Breathe and move. Zipping up for 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Left leg in, right leg long. Pulse. Switched. 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 3, 2, last set, right, left, everything reaches up, take it far away, curl into a little bow, everything goes up. I know, it's mean, but it's so good, we need it. Pull it in, crunch, get those shoulders lifted up. 2 more, take it long, pull in, crunch, lift, take it long. Last one, crunch it in, inhale, and go long. Pull your knees to chest, relax, rock and roll side to side. Setting the feet down, bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees butterfly out. Take just a couple deep breaths, slow that breath back down. And then reaching the arms long down beside you, palms facing down, fingertips toward those heels. I'm going to slide my heels in a hair if I need to as we go into this butterfly bridge. So if they feel like they're too far out, it'll feel funky. Take an inhale, do a little slight counter nutation of the tailbone, especially if you like to tip your tailbone up a whole lot. We call that Jessica Rabbit thing. Take an inhale, butterfly bridge. For 3. Keep lifting, keep pressing into the outer soles of those feet. And release. Bring the knees back together, crossing right over left like a lady in a chair. Give a slight squeeze of those inner thighs and let the knees drift off to the left. Make sure your right shoulder stays down, your right palm is up. And crossing the legs first. Bring them back center, realign your spine. Take that left leg over right, squeeze, and revolve. And crossing the legs first, come center. Grabbing a hold of the soles of those feet, drop the tailbone down, backs of hips, and back, press into the mat. Find your happy baby. Rock it out. If you'd like a little more, we can press through those heels, getting a nice deep hamstring stretch. Or you could even press through one, hold the other. Again, whatever option's feeling good to you in this moment. And bringing those legs back up. So you can stop right here. You can take a pillow or your block underneath your hips and call it a day. Just taking a short inversion, really allowing all that prana to kind of come right back to your center and pull right in those solar plexus. If you practice shoulder stand and plow, that's where we're going. If you don't practice them, it's probably wise to wait till you're in a studio, but I know you do practice them. So not you watching, my Zoom participant. So if you don't practice, please always wait to do any kind of inversion or neck stuff when you're at a studio with someone watching you. If you do practice shoulder stand though, I'm going to come up into my shoulder stand. Get the feet right over those hips, zip it up, squeeze the inner thighs, breathe. Looking straight ahead, try not to look anywhere else. And I want 5 strong breaths, keeping that ujjayi moving. So squeeze each exhale out through the diaphragm. Last deep breath in. As you exhale this time, begin to let those toes drop over your head, finding your plow. Think up dog legs for this one if you can. So pressing the tops of the feet down, spread your toes. In through your nose, out through your nose. Strong breath. From here on this next inhale, one or both legs, we take them right back up, shoulder stand. Strong reach, feel the energy go through those toes as you try to lift up off the floor. Knees are slowly going to melt down. Allow the hands to fall to that crease between your hips and shoulders, and I'm going to slowly drop those hips all the way, nice and slow, down, letting the legs slowly drop down, and then just let everything fall open. So allowing the energy of that inversion just to reverberate through you. Feel free to close your eyes. And then staying in this moment for as long as you'd personally like.